Everyone wants to get more pulls, so this video is going to be a way to get as many ticket summons and black crystals as you can, mainly to remind you, but also just showing you all the ways, and maybe you didn't realize there was one of them, so I'm just gonna kind of put it in front of your face. I'm gonna put 12 ways that you could easily get gems, some giving much more than others, because I want people to be able to pull, because pulling in this game feels very good when you get lucky. Now, first off, we're going to start with the most obvious, but the one that gives the most is story. So every time you complete an episode, you're going to be getting 80 crystals. When you use a story ticket, you're going to be getting 40 crystals, and when you complete a chapter, at the moment you're going to get 300. That might increase on the later chapters, but we're going to have to see. Story does give a lot, but it sucks because you don't get enough story tickets to really advance. I'm kind of like blocked. I literally cannot get more story tickets, but from what I've gotten so far, like I've done quite a lot and gotten a lot of crystals from actual story tickets and just get a completing story. I think that getting the extra 300 when you complete a chapter is very nice. Now, next off, this part is very huge. I didn't realize how they managed it, because before these were separated into 3. They were called patrol stages and they were out of 9 stars, but now they're out of 27. Basically, you need to complete 9 total stages to give you 27 stars. In total, you're going to be getting 500 black crystals and a free multi once you complete all 9 of them in total, but they do get quite hard. I mean, actually, I don't know. So far, I've been able to do them, but I'm kind of lazy to continue. I'll be able to get the multi at some point, so just there's one in each world. If you go to the second world, or sorry, the first world, you will also find one there. So in total, you're going to be able to get quite a lot just from the patrol stages every chapter. Let me find it. So over here, it should give, so it's going to give another 500 crystals with the 10 ticket summon. So you're going to easily be able to do this at some point. I think it's not the hardest thing, and it gives quite a lot. Like 14 pulls per area is very, very nice. Now, next up, we're going to talk about achievements and missions. So from this, the more you do, of course, just getting characters using gold, getting crystals using stamina, all that stuff. You could always translate these missions if you're really desperate, but they will give you some here and also some here. At one point, you're going to end up getting a lot of crystals from just completing these missions, or getting like these on top. Like, I remember in the beta I was getting up to like 1200. They might have lowered it, but I'm gonna say we should still get a pretty nice amount from this, so I think that it's definitely a good way. And then another way that I'm still happy about, even if they nerfed it a bit, is daily missions. Basically, before you would get 1 crystal, 120 crystals, which would be 1 summon, and 1 ticket, so 2 pulls a day. Now, sadly, you only get 40 crystals a day, but you do get 1 ticket summon, so every day you do get ticket summon and 40 crystals. So in total every month, this will give just dailies will give 40 pulls. Now there's weeklies, personally not really giving the most, but just of course you get 3 a week, so an extra 12 a month. And then these I mean, hey, I guess you get 5 tickets here, right? So it is something, right? It is still something. I think that the dailies though are still very good. Now, next up is the bond system. The bond system has even been increased to give more gems for everyone. So, in total, from all this, you're going to be getting 410 per unit. Now, to level up the bond, you have to use the unit in different stages, and certain stages give more, obviously. So, of course, there is food that you could use. Every unit, of course, gives the 410, by the way, just had to mention that. There is food that you could use, if I could find it. So, like, these foods that have the heart increase your amount of XP that you get for bond XP by 15%. I'm pretty sure that's the only one. Some are 10. These are 15 because it's the blue rarity. In the future, we might get higher rarities. Hopefully, that would be nice. And if you go to patrol stages, actually, it increases the amount of bond XP you get. So this is like telling you that it increases. I'm pretty sure that's by 100. Not 100% sure, but it does increase it if you want to do it. If you want to grind in the patrol stages. Bond XP does come a lot easier if you put those 2 things together. But honestly, like 410 for each character is very, very nice. And like all you got to do is leave it running overnight and you're going to be fine for that. Like this is very nice. This is probably like the best way to get it, because like you get more than 3 singles per character. Before it was 350, now it's 410. You're going to get a very, very nice amount. Now, next up, we've got Arena. So Arena is going to be unlocked sometime in Chapter 2. For the weekly and one-time rewards, here they are. They kind of increase very quickly though. So like in the upper ranks, for just getting to the highest rank, you get 2,000 crystals and a bunch of other rewards. The weekly rewards are pretty good. 1 multi a week is decent enough. not a, it's like it was better with the seasonal rewards being very high, but I think this is good enough. I think it was increased a bit though at the same time. As for the seasonal rewards, I'm not really too sure where they are, if I'm gonna be honest, but they did reduce it. I might put it on screen for you guys. They did reduce it. The top rank only gets 3,000 instead of 9. A lot of multis. A lot of multis. I think it was like 7,200 or like 9,000. You got a lot more before, but now it's been reduced. So you want to make sure to always be able to use your tickets. Never just run overboard with it. So if you're at 5, you want to make sure that you use it the minute you get to 5. Because you only get a certain amount, right? So it's always good to just use all the tickets you can. And if you want, you could buy some in the shop. There are some available in the shop. I keep on going there. I don't fully recommend it, but if you want to, in the shop here, you can buy. Not the most worth thing, but if you want to just get up higher quickly, then hey, you go ahead and do that. Now, next up, Mage's Path actually gives quite a lot, I'd say. In this one, I got 5 for just completing it, but you can get crystals, ticket, crystals, ticket, crystals, and then you get 5 tickets at the end. And then for intermediate, you get another 5 more crystals, right? So this is gonna be good. Of course, I can't see this yet, but you're gonna get even more. So I think doing Mage's Path, making sure you do it, is great. Of course, for certain ones have to be completed when you unlock them. Certain ones can be completed ahead of time. So just make sure you check that out, and should be fine. Mage's Path is pretty good. Now, next up, there are a couple events that give you some actual, well, I call them events. There are things that give you extra gems. So there is this, that is probably the best one. It's like basically every day you unlock new missions, and each day these missions give you more points. And then at the end, you're going to get 2,000 crystals. Yeah, you're going to get a lot from this. And even like in here, you see you get the tickets. So we'll have to see what we get in the future. But it's going to definitely be giving us a lot of stuff, And then, of course, let me go back here. You also have this. So if you just play for 2 hours, you're going to be getting 50 crystals, and it's honestly pretty nice. And of course, there's a daily login bonus too. So when you log in, those are also going to give you tickets. If I can find it, I think it's here. So yeah, you're going to be getting some crystals. Pretty nice. Here you're going to get a multi for logging in 5 days. That's also very nice. And here you're getting just another 300 gems. So all in all, you're getting a lot from just logging in over time. It's really, really nice. Now, next up, I'm going to play it on screen, but you're going to be able to get chests. So in every single area, there are chests. And that is going to be giving you usually either 100 or 200. Some will not give you, but most will. And they're honestly like very good, and there's a lot, honestly. Like if you go to the kingdom, you'll find 2 on each side of the kingdom, and then you should be able to like find a lot others, but I'm not going to show you just because like it's kind of going to take a while. And honestly though, like it's very nice. It is very nice, right? So chests are pretty good whenever you're like really running dry, and I'm guessing in the future some people will make videos for that, so we're gonna have to see, right? Now, next up is certain game modes, basically, I guess. So these, of course, just playing them will give you gems. So each one, first time rewards, is going to give you 10 gems. Now, as for other game modes, the actual game modes, let me show it to you. So the Noel one will give you some, but not much. It's more so pulls for the Noel one. Now, this one is like an Abyss type mode where you complete every single floor. There are 70 floors. Each floor gives you 20, so that is what, like 1,400 crystals just from that. But every 5 floors you get 100. So starting from 20, you're going to be getting some each 5, and it's very nice rewards. For hard also there's going to be more, but it's not out yet, but we're going to get that in the future. But yeah, you're able to scroll for a while, but in total it's 70 floors, which is quite a lot. In total it's probably going to give you like close to 2,000 gems just doing that. So these two are definitely something to consider. Now next up, going back to the other part of it, is Memory Hall. So I don't have it unlocked, but it's basically it's using story tickets to redo bosses, and you're going to be able to get gems from it, and it should be pretty nice. Honestly, it should be pretty nice in the future. Whenever like story's done, we're probably going to be spamming this because it is a very nice way of getting crystals. Now, I'm pretty sure there was a chance to get crystals and not a 100% chance per ticket. But honestly, if you have nothing else to use it for, like, hey, you're going to use it on that, right? Now, let me try to find it. There is, I think it's this one. Yes, so there is Citizen's Request. They don't give the most, but you are able to do them and they will give gems. So consider doing that. And it's pretty simple, right? I haven't done it yet, but it is something. And last but not least, we've got the battle pass. So the battle pass will give not that many if you have it free to play, but just enough for me to add it in, you know, if you want to do it. So those are all ways that you could get crystals. If there's any others, just let me know. But here's some ways that should be able to help you get crystals, and I hope it does help you. And I'm tired, so I'm going to sleep, but see you guys.